Top 5 Best Monitor for MacBook Pro. Number 5. Samsung M8. Including a Samsung monitor and pick of the best monitors for MacBook Pro might seem like some kind of treason, but hear us out on this one. Fans of the 24 and iMac line will appreciate the Samsung M8 smart monitor. Looking at this display's sleek, iMac-esque look, minimal port selection and several color options, it's obvious what Samsung is trying to do here. Give consumers an affordable, non-all-in-one option that delivers on everything else. Now, we do think that this monitor feels flimsier than Apple's offerings and its image quality isn't as exceptional. However, the 4K display is impressive in its own right. As we said in our review, the Samsung M8 is absolutely chock full of features. There's USB-C connectivity with power delivery, a handy magnetic clip-on slim-fit webcam, smart TV functionality and even an IoT hub that lets us see a map of all our smart devices and to control them directly from the monitor. Granted, it is missing a few things one might reasonably expect from a monitor at this price, most notably an articulating stand and high-quality speakers. But if you're looking for a feature-rich external monitor that works well with your MacBook Pro, the Samsung M8 is an interesting, good-looking option to consider, especially if you have a bunch of smart devices. And it's a heck of a lot cheaper than any display that Apple currently offers. Coming in number 4, ASUS ZenScreen MQ16AH. These days, portable monitors are becoming part of many MacBook Pro users' arsenal. They're small and travel-friendly, keeping you mobile while giving you that extra screen real estate wherever you go. For that, the ASUS ZenScreen MQ16AH is our current pick, an unflashy but dependable portable monitor that delivers good colors and decent brightness. The manufacturers claim 400 nits of brightness, but this appears to be a bit of wishful thinking. In our testing, we only managed a maximum of 318 nits. This is still very decent however, and makes the ASUS ZenScreen MQ16AH usable in a range of lighting situations, which is exactly what you want from a portable monitor. We found color coverage is excellent, covering 95.5% of sRGB and 100% of DCI-P3. It may be portable, but this is a serious monitor suited to creative work. We like the nicely refined design, with plenty of ports for connection and buttons to adjust parameters. The monitor even has a standard socket for a photography tripod, which could be a novel way of keeping it freestanding, especially since the supplied stand is a foldy piece of leather and vinyl that's unlikely to impress. Coming in number 3, BenQ SW321C PhotoVue. If you need a big, premium 4K screen with the color accuracy for professional photo editing and video editing, we suggest the BenQ SW321C PhotoVue. After testing this gorgeous monitor in depth, we can say that if you're a photographer who works on a MacBook Pro, this is one of the best options. We tested 99% Adobe RGB and 100% sRGB color coverage and 95% of the video color space DCI-P3. We found accurate color accuracy out of the box, with an impressive average delta E of 0.9 in our tests. The additional features are the icing on the cake, but it's nice to have the shade hood and the hotkey puck G2, which is handy for changing color space and to quickly access shortcuts. Coming in number 2, BenQ DesignVue PD2706UA. We've reviewed a lot of BenQ monitors, and we're big fans. This is one of its more affordable options and occupies a space as a solid mid-range option as a MacBook Pro monitor. It's more expensive than our budget pick at number 2 in this list, but it's cheaper than most of the others, making it a solid value option. We found color coverage and accuracy to be excellent if not quite up there with BenQ's Pro photography monitors, see below. We also appreciated the ergonomics of the Ergo mount with C-clamp, which our reviewer found helped reduce clutter on her desk to keep things neat. There are 2 USB-C ports, one with 65W of power delivery, which we found did the job to keep a MacBook Pro charged. We think this is a great option for designers and also editors that aren't ready to invest in a display with all the bells and whistles. Coming in number 1, ASUS ProArt PA278CV. We think the Dell monitor above is good value, but it still represents quite an investment. For a more affordable option that can still do the job for creative work, we think the ASUS ProArt PA278CV is a very reasonably priced option. It's a 1440 pixel display, so you don't get the clarity of 4K resolution, but the color coverage and accuracy are outstanding for this price. It comes pre-calibrated out of the box, something you rarely see on cheaper displays, and it allows for easy color adjustments, from switching between various color gamut modes to fine-tuning all sorts of parameters to get the screen looking the way you want. There are compromises here, not least the lack of 4K resolution, but you get USB-C connectivity with 65 watts power delivery, which we happily used to power a MacBook. There's also a USB hub and an ergonomic stand. It's not an option for video editors or designers working with 4K footage, but for other creative work it does the job very well, and the price makes it a good option as a MacBook Pro monitor for students.